Okay, Patrick, your latest iteration's looking great. I like the muted colors. I thought the yellow was a little too bright before. I love the direction this is going. I think there's just a couple of things I would recommend at this point. For those right now, actually, you know what? The spine looks like the anchor is kind of encroaching on the spine area right there. So you want to be really careful there. That spine has got a full. Right now, I think the spine looks too wide. But I don't know. It depends. I don't know what you want to do here is you want to fit this over an existing book so that you can photograph it and use it in your portfolio. So you want to make sure that you've based this on the size of a cover. I think I mentioned that before. At any rate, for those of you who are watching along, Patrick decided to do not only the excuse me. Not only the front cover, but he's also decided to do the dust flaps, the spine, and the back cover. Kudos to you, Patrick. Good job. Good incentive, great incentive. I love it. I think it's fantastic. Two areas of recommendation. Number one, we talked about the icons in that they were illustrations as opposed to photographs. And I think that there are photographs, but I still think we can push the creativity here. I think we can do some things with blending modes here to really, really kind of push the creativity there. Right now, I think a little bit of a disconnect between the icons, and that these two are very close, similar stylistically, and as far as the color palette, these two are very close to each other, but these two are a little dissimilar to these ones. So maybe try to get a little bit more consistency therein. Okay, the triangle itself, I think we could try some different colors there, try some sort of effects. This is, I think, the weak point in the composition. I think everything else is really fantastic and fascinating to look at, but this is just an inverted triangle. So I would definitely try some blending modes, try really to get creative with that triangle. Right here, this is my final recommendation right here. Oh, by the way, I did recommend this before. I don't recommend, I would say the type, I would not use the same typeface for the author as this. And I would not use it for the back either. So this is a great typeface for the cover. I think it's too small. I think if anything right here, I would reduce the size of the elements in the triangle just to make more room to increase the size of the title. Then I would recommend that you remove the author's name from the title. Maybe bring that down here somewhere. Okay, that's great. I wouldn't repeat it here. I wouldn't repeat it here. Try a different typeface here and here. As far as this slipper goes, this is the last image that's still vector. It's still a vector illustration. I think you could do some fascinating things with the back cover by using an actual image of the shoe, and then again working with duplicating layers, blending modes, offsetting things like you have here. And that's it's kind of another thing is you got this offset on a triangle, but not on the icon. So that might be a way to kind of think of working some creativity into the icons. So I would rather see an image here, a raster image, than a vector graphic. And then you can experiment with duplicating layers, offsetting layers, combining blend modes, transparencies, etc. All right, fantastic work. At this point, of course, yes, any questions at all, please let me know. I'll be glad to make any necessary clarifications. Fantastic work so far, Patrick. Thank you.